So yesterday we started talking about our farming, Neolithic. We started talking about flooding of rivers, yes? Why silt is really important. Okay, we talked about, we got to this, correct? Yes. We didn't start? Oh my God, it's fine. We're good. We're good. All right, so first humans. We didn't start at all. Oh my God, you guys are behind. Okay, it's fine. We're good. Now, please listen. Every single week I have a PowerPoint. We're going to go through it certain times. As you see, I lecture definitely 1 day a week, hopefully like a day and a half. Okay? With that being said, I have a YouTube video that's on my YouTube page. You don't have to pull it out, but I gave you a sheet that looks like this. Right? The top two give you important websites. The daily instruction is what I'm recording right now for you. And then you have the weekly YouTube videos. The weekly YouTube videos are the videos I'm showing in class. I made a YouTube video with me sitting on my couch doing a lecture about this, using the same PowerPoint. So, do you need to write down everything that is coming out of my mouth and everything that's on my slide? No. No. Because if you missed something, you can see it in my daily lectures. If you want to hear like a big complete picture, you can watch my weekly lecture videos, okay? When you're sitting in class, I want you thinking, and you do need to be writing things down because I'm going to say you need to write this down. I am going to teach you how to do notes, okay? At the end of this year, when you show up to Misano in a push, he's not going to give you any structure to his notes. He's just going to stand there and lecture. He's fantastic, don't get me wrong, but that's college. I am like holding your hand to get you to college. So when you show up to Misano, when it's straight up college and for the rest of your academic career, you're ready to go. I'm going to teach you how to do that. With that being said, I have to start at the basics, yes? Do not write everything down that I have. It's stupid. You're not going to hear what I'm saying. You're definitely not going to think about what I'm asking you to think about. You're just going to be frantic, yes? When I tell you to write something down, you need to write it down because I'm not trying to waste your time. Is everyone clear? Now, as we get going, you see I've already started notes over here. As we get going, I'm going to start writing notes on my board. By the end of the first quarter, I won't really have notes for you. When I get to over here, these are really important things, and I'm teaching you how to take the notes you need to take, okay? So, do not frantically write everything down. Is that fair? Okay. All right, so, Paleolithic times. The first humans, you're going to write this down, the first humans were found in Eastern Africa. The first humans are from Eastern Africa. We call them Homo sapiens. You don't need to write that down. But we have the first traces of humans coming from Eastern Africa. Today it would be what we would call Ethiopia. Okay? If you look on the back, do you know the Horn of Africa? Are you familiar with geography at all? What the hell do you people do in middle school? Okay? Nothing? Oh my God. Okay, Ethiopia, so this is going to be Eastern Africa. Ethiopia and Kenya is going to be where we're going to find the first human traces. Now, as soon as humans arrive, humans start wandering away. Okay, so we're going to start having humans that are going to spread to Africa. Humans are going to start spreading into the Middle East, and then some start wandering to Asia, some start wandering to Europe. Okay, humans are going to arrive in the Americas. Okay, about 1,000 years after the first one showed up. Does anyone know how they got to the Americas? Land bridge, yes. All right, so they walked all the way over here to Russia, and you'll see there's a little tip of Russia over here, and then there's a little land bridge that takes you through the Alaskan islands. And then when they got to Alaska, they're like, all right, let's keep walking. And they just kept going, and they go all the way down to South America. Now, is this one generation doing all this walking? Someone's like, oh my God, how can they do that in like 30 years? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about over time and evolution. As time evolves, people are like, oh man, let's just keep going south and see what we get. Okay? So, starts in East Africa, and then they're going to slowly start going out. Now, do we have written records from these people? No, we have very limited resources or ideas. How we know humans survived, you're going to write this down. We have traces of choppers, scrapers, axe, knives, bows, and arrows. Okay? This evidence tells us they exist. Why is that important? You can raise your hand and tell me why. Why is that important? Why am I having you write that down? Why? Jackson.
It shows that they were intellectual.
Okay, it shows that they are there. It shows that they are using their environment, correct? That's a very human thing to do. Okay? We don't have evidence of that much stuff except for these things. Why would someone have a chopper, a scraper, an axe, and knives, a bow, and an arrow? Why are they spending time doing this? Why? They're hunting and gathering, absolutely. Do you think they have time to go walk into a cave as they're walking to draw a picture? No, these are the most important things to them. Eventually, we'll start having some caves and some hut-like dwellings that are going to start popping up. But the first pieces of evidence are going to be these types of things. That's how we know. Okay? They're eventually going to hunt some animals to extinction. Okay? Do you think they're trying to conserve animals? No, the idea of conserving animals isn't a thing to them because they need to eat, and that's the only thing they can focus on. What animals did they kill to extinction? The mammoth! Yes! They killed the mammoth off, people. The mammoth, actually the last mammoth on Earth that we think was around the time the pyramids were built. Pyramids and mammoths were happening at the same time. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. Anyway, what other animals did we kill off? Not a mammoth? I don't know.
I think it did.
Okay, cool. Yeah, woolly rhinoceros, sure. I mean, I've never...
It was in it there.
There you go, absolutely. And you got the saber-toothed tiger. You know the ones with the crazy teeth? Yeah? Those are the other ones that we killed off. So, are we consciously aware of our environment and all that stuff? No. But would you kill off a woolly mammoth if you wanted to eat? Absolutely. So it's important that. We have the Paleolithic, of course. We have hunting and gathering. We have small kinship groups. So I would write Paleolithic. And I would write clan structure. I would write clan structure based on elders. What does that mean? What does that mean? Who can tell me what that means? Lily.
People that hold the most power, like the people that hold
Yes, absolutely. So is there any laws written down, Lily?
it.
No, absolutely not. Is there any police force? Nah. It's kind of like your Game of Thrones. Okay? In like the North, for instance. Are you people Game of Thrones fans? Who here watches Game of Thrones? Oh my gosh, you're right away. Okay, I'm not a Game of Thrones. My husband makes me watch it, so I was thinking you guys would watch that. You don't? There's so many references I was planning on making this year because I thought everyone was watching it. Dang it. All right. Why in the hell am I watching it then? All right, so they're going to have small clan groups. There's no laws written down. You're essentially being policed by your family. Okay? That's how it works. So, we're hunting and gathering. We have some agriculture. Now, please listen. When we talk about agriculture in the Paleolithic times, are they doing crops in rows? No. They happen to eat wheat and throw the seeds there, and the next year there happens to be wheat growing where they threw their seeds. Okay? They have basic knowledge that plants grow back with seeds and stuff like that, but is it large scale? No. So they have very little agriculture. It's not like they don't understand how plants grow. They just don't have a ton. We're going to have an issue with finding food. Gender lines, I would write this down. Genders are equal, if not in more favor for women. Who can raise their hand and explain to me why women are probably more favorable during this time? Why, Trey?
Fertility rates were low, so...
Fertility rates are low, so the ability to give birth is a huge thing. Women are almost worshipped. Very nice, Trey. Okay, so... Men are hunting, women are gathering, okay? We have all different types of things that are happening. They're not completely useless. Remember, they are using knives, scrapers, choppers, and stuff like that. It's not like they're running around the planet naked and saying, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. They're just not having massive civilizations yet. Can we agree? So they're not completely useless, okay? We have women are going to be seen as incredibly important, as we've discussed. Okay? All right, so Pastoral society versus agricultural. Pastoral is another word for hunting and gathering. So when we have a pastoral society, they're small. Why are they small? So under your Paleolithic, write small communities. Why are Paleolithic communities small? Why, Henry?
Because they move around a lot and it will like hinder them.
Okay, they are moving around a lot, but what is the real reason why they're small groups, Georgia?
They're in like supplies of food.
Absolutely, man. If you find a blueberry bush and there's not a ton of blueberries, can you feed a huge amount of people? No, it limits how many people you can support when you hunt and gather. Okay, so they're smaller. They're better able to adapt to the environment, and they do animal husbandry. What is animal husbandry? Because someone yesterday asked me if they aren't they having sex with their animals? No, for God's sake, no, they're not having sex with animals. Jesus. Oh my God, with a straight face. Does that mean they're having sex with animals? No. What is animal husbandry? It's another word for a phrase we've already used in our Do Now today. Domestication. Animal husbandry is that if you have a nice cow, okay, and you have a mean cow, would you keep the mean cow or would you kill the mean cow? Kill the mean cow. If you have a nice cow and a nice cow, would you breed those two nice cows? Yes, that's animal husbandry. You are picking cows with the traits you like, okay? So if you had a fat cow and a skinny cow, would you want them to mate? No, why? You want fat cows, man. You want the fat cow and the fat cow to make fat babies, correct? That's animal husbandry, is when you select the mates and force them to mate. Okay? That's how we get domestication. Animal husbandry is how we've eliminated all the bad genes, like the fact that dogs would want to eat humans. We've killed that gene from our dogs with animal husbandry. So, agricultural societies or societies that are farming, dependent on the same soil. Okay? When you build a massive town, do you move? No. Okay, larger civilization, sedentary, and animal husbandry as well. All right. Cool. All right, so next, write Neolithic Revolution. So we're done with Paleolithic times. That's all the big stuff you need to write. Now we're doing Neolithic. So Neolithic, you're going to have, in response to climate change, permanent settlements occur. Okay? Why is climate change affecting it? What is happening? Is the world cooling or heating? Heating. Very nice. The world is starting to warm up. About 8,000 years ago, and people are starting to farm for the first time. Okay, with that being said, we have permanent civilizations. Your first one is going to be Mesopotamia. Okay, so when we talk about Neolithic cultures, they are going to create irrigation systems are priority one. Write that down. Irrigation systems are priority one. Why are irrigation systems priority one? We talked about it in our Do Now today. Who can tell me? Who can tell me? What is it, Abby?
So they can water their.
Okay, but yes, you're going to have to water any plant. But why irrigation is such a big deal?
Because the rain is not enough.
Okay. Why? Camden.
Because in order to get like the amount of food that you want, like a larger amount, like they have to be densely packed.
If you're going to eat the same damn crops every day, there's going to be a lot of them, right? So you need to make sure you have plenty of water in order to get there. So irrigation is priority one. Okay? With irrigation, we can have for the first time what? If we are watering the crops enough, we can have surplus. Surplus equals civilization is what I would write down on your sheet. Okay? Irrigation is priority one. Once we have enough water to the crops can then grow. Have a good day, guys. I will see you tomorrow. We're doing a map. You have no homework tonight. I hope you live life.
What's last week said surplus
Equals civilization.
Do we have to get our week 2 notes? Like, you go online and do that?
What?
Like, you said that we
So longer than period.
Oh, I don't have class.
Lucky.
What?
you said we were getting into, like, the stuff after.
Like cool stuff, yeah. We'll get there. I just gotta finish, I have one more slide after this and then we go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. We're not behind. We're a little behind, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, because tomorrow's map is going to go really fast. Because we have 50 minutes together again, you know? It's nice. Bye, have a great weekend. No, not a great weekend. I will see you tomorrow. Sorry. I really wish it was a weekend.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You